The End Game. Dr. Robert Cassar, eartheracademy.com. Okay, rethinking reality. Okay, what do you think, Hodo? Are you rethinking reality? Let's show them. 1, 2, 3, go! Woohoo! Okay, this is rethinking reality. And you can see Hody's rethinking reality now because he's flying. Okay, get them, babies! All right, give me a kiss now. Okay, here we go. What's up, guys? So, rethinking reality. The end game. What does that mean? Remember, that's a big question to ask. Is the end game? Is it the end of the chessboard game? Remember the age of duality, where the two different chessboard players sit in a chair and they push around, okay, the chessboard fictitious characters, right? The king, the queen, the bishop, the knight, the rook, castle, and the pawns in front, which give up their lives to be able to, well, save the queen, right? Save the king, or save anybody in the executive branch, which, of course, is the backboard of the chessboard. So let's get into this, because is this the end of the game? Okay, the Mayans say the end of this game was 2012, 2013, right? And that was the age of Pisces, the Piscean age, the age of the fish, okay, the age of the two fish, the twin fish, okay, swimming towards each other. Not swimming with each other, but swimming towards each other. So, the age of duality, okay, that we know so well, right? Age of duality. That is to plunder. That is to rape, to murder, to kill. Okay, to have all the things that are negative, okay, that we will have to endure. The age of duality. Remember, 12,000. Well, the great year, remember, is 25,920 years, and each of the great constellations are split up in about 2,000 years per constellation, right? So we came from Aries, remember, and then we went to Pisces, right? These are constellations, look it up and see. Okay, these are the age, okay, the ages, the change of the ages. Okay, this is the end of this age, the end of this game, and the next game is Aquarius, right? Okay, so the age of duality, they say, was 2012 years. Okay, the Mayans say it, the Anasazi, the Hopis, okay, all of these different indigenous tribes and different people say the end of this age is 2012. Now, could it be possible? Remember, I've read a lot of different types of text to be able to show us that, well, we are in the transition period right now. 25 years of transition. And what is that? Remember, this is the end of the age, the end of the game. So 2012 plus 25 years of transition. The new game, maybe will it start? Let the games begin. Okay, 2037. Remember, this is just rethinking reality right now, because you can see the end of this age right now is collapsing quick. Okay, we can't even go out of our houses. You got 3 billion people that are stuck in their house right now. you got 45 million children out of school, and the rest of the people are, well, not out of school. They're kicked out of school, and the rest of the people are kicked out of work, right? So the end of this age, okay, is, look at him, man. What's up, Butta? Okay, you don't worry about any of this end of the age, right? You don't worry about what to eat, okay? You don't worry about all the different religions you're supposed to listen to. You don't worry about believing in money, paper, plastic. You don't worry about anything, do you? And he's like 45 years old right now. Yeah. All right, so 2012 years. 25 years of transformation. 2037, right? 2037, what do you get? Isn't it possible? 0000. Let the games begin. The new age. Okay, remember, The age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay, this is where it's at. Okay, this was back in the 70s, remember the 80s. All these different songs are telling you about the new age that is coming and the old age that is dying. So 2012 was the end of the Piscean age. The 25 years of transition, can you see it now? Can you feel it? The transition of changing one game to another, the end of a game and the beginning of another. How is that going to unfold? Nobody knows. But we know that the old game, not only is it dumb, it's stupid, but the newer one right now that we see with all the things going down is even worse. Okay? It's because, why? It's because it's taking away everything that you know. It's taking away all the things that you feel is real. Okay? It's taking them away. So you got 2012 plus 25 is 2037. Remember, somebody 2020 years ago pressed a button that said, let the games begin. 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Do we got that in our head? The end of the game, the end of the age. We didn't make this up. I'm not talking through my arse here. Okay? How about this beautiful plane that we live on? Remember, I'm in Hawaii right now. Okay? Right? What do you think, Hody? Do you think you're standing sideways right now? What do you think, Hodo? Okay? Show me your wings. Show me your wings. What do you think, Hody? Show me your wings. Yeah, look at that. What do you think, Hody? Do you think you're standing sideways right now? Okay, check out that ocean right there. See it? Flat as a pancake. Remember, I'm in Hawaii right now on the Big Island. Okay, do you really think that this turtle right here is standing sideways right now? What do you think, buddy? What do you think? Okay, remember, all secrets to be revealed is the age of Aquarius. Remember, the age of Aquarius. Okay, all secrets to be revealed at this time. You can see my towel down over there because I was just in the sun, nude. So guys, just remember, try to go ahead and get sun on your gonads, and girls, get them on your private parts, is because this will help you. Okay, the sun will sanitize you. The sun will do a lot of things for you. Okay, yeah, keep your social distance, right? From what? Okay, anyways, now the age, okay, of Aquarius is got a theme, okay? And the age of duality, remember, truth, lies, secrets, and deceptions. Do you think that you could go ahead and actually see through the matrix and see if you could decode the matrix? Okay, and we'll get into some decoding a little bit here, okay? How do you decode some of the players? Remember, who are the players? Do their names add up to 33? Is it Coinky Dinky? 33. Okay, remember, that's another part of the game. Remember, all secrets to be revealed at this time. That's a big picture. You like that Billy Goat beard right now? That's all I can see. It has the Billy Goat beard. Anyways, okay, I'm supposed to look into the camera. My guy keeps telling me, quit looking at yourself, because I'm looking at the background. He says, look into the camera. Okay, I'm looking into that little tiny camera right there, the corner. So the age of Aquarius, okay, remember, has a theme, and that theme is all secrets to be revealed at this time. That's the theme. In the 25 years, all secrets to be revealed at this time. So the people that we look up to, okay, the businesses that we have looked up to, from GE, do you see that these companies have satanic logos? And what does that mean? Remember, the age of duality. Remember, the age of good and evil, right? The age of this, remember, evil with a D in front is the devil, right? And good, if you take away one of the O's, what do you get? God. Okay? So it's the game between the devil and God. And you know that 1/3 of the angels were kicked out of heaven, right? That's what it says in the Bible. Whether if it's true or not doesn't matter. Remember, we're going along with symbology, because someone's going along with symbology in this system here. And I can tell you this. Let's go through, well, some of the different players here that you can see. Coinky Dinky or not, doesn't matter. Uh-oh, he's on the run. So, well, before we do that, let's get into this part here. Okay, remember the age of Aquarius, you got 25 years from 2012, December 21st, 22nd, 2012, plus 25 years is 2037. How about one of these days, someone's going to press a button and start the age 0000. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. Where are you going, brother? Here we go. Let's go this way. Where are you going? Okay, let the games begin. So, does that make sense to you? Remember, who had the power 2020 years ago? And right now it's April, what is it, 15th? Okay, what is it, April 10th, April 15th, property taxes are due, personal property taxes, and also personal income taxes are due. And they're giving you until what? July, June or July? They're not giving you anything. Remember, they're postponing your death. Because you're not even working right now, right? Remember, you're out of school and you're out of work. So how could you go ahead and pay for your debts right now if you can't make any money? Can't make any one eye, the moon eye, the mun eye. Okay, mono eye, one eye. Remember, it's symbolism. And this last constellation, let's see if we can see some of the symbolism. And if you want to look at, there's a lot of good channels, okay? One of them is Russian Vids. That's a good one for you to be able to see a lot of the symbolism of the 33 and the 66, okay? And, you know, it takes a little while for you to be able to grab what gematria is. Gematria is taking words and showing their significance in numbers, okay? So let's think about that. So let's just see who's the most powerful man in the world right now. Who do you think it is? Okay, Trump. Remember, he's the president of the Corporation of the United States. He's the front man, right? Okay, he's the front man, just like the president of Lytton. He doesn't own Lytton, but the board of directors of Lytton, let's say, are the ones that control the company, right? And the president is the front man. He just tells you what's going down, right? Or what's going up. So who's the most powerful man in the world on the spotlight right now? Okay, think about it. Who do you think? Okay. Remember, you seen the movie Kill Bill with David Carradine? Okay, come on, think about it. Who do you think is the most powerful man in the world right now? And maybe they would say the most richest man in the world. Okay, so let's see if they have the coinky-dinky name. Because we all know that Bill Gates, right, is the man that supposedly invented the computer. And the first computer sold was for how much money? How much was the first Mac, the one with the bite of the apple? Remember, this whole place is satanically run, isn't it? Okay, remember, why would you have an apple that has a bite out of it? Just sort of think of the symbology, okay? Now, how much was that first computer sold for? Most of you people that have been following me and or following other people that are into, not the truth movement, but just are into, well, the alternative esoteric view of life, is because the exoteric view of things, exoteric like this, okay, exoteric, this means okay, exoterically, but esoterically this means 666. Can you see the 6 there? It's first 6, second 6, third 6. So, I'm going to jump around a little bit here, but I want you to get this. So if we go ahead and take Bill Gates' name and we put it in the gematria calculator or numerology calculator, right? And there's different types of numerology. There's Chaldean numerology, there's Pythagorean numerology, there's simple Jewish, English, okay, reverse, ordinal. But just check it out. Okay, remember, there's a lot of deciphering codes in this thing we call gematria. Remember, how do we see some of the players is by their name, sort of like in the Bible. How do we see some of the players is by the fruits that they grow on the tree, right? Okay, so let's just put in Bill Gates, right? Is that his real name? Nobody knows, but it does match up to what? Remember, 1/3 of the angels were kicked out of heaven. They were called the fallen angels, right? Remember, this is just symbology. And we're not making fun. Hey, look, I'm just going along symbology right now, okay? Because there's lots of coinky-dinkies right now. Remember, all secrets to be revealed, whether they are truths, lies, secrets, or deceptions, we don't know. But we, as people, are trying to figure it out with critical thinking. Just some critical thinking. Okay, so if you put in Bill Gates into the gematria calculator, you'll find out that, what does it do? 33, right? And we've talked about this before. If you put in Kennedy, okay? Robert, first of all, just put in Robert, 33. I'm Robert, 33. Robbie, 33. Okay, these are some of the names of the fallen angels, okay? Or at least what they say that the 1/3, remember 1/3 of the angels were kicked out of heaven, which means 33. Okay, 1/3 is 33.333%, isn't it so? And what's rest? What's left out of 100? You get 66.6666, right? So, and we'll get into that too, but look, think of it this way, like Disney, okay? Look at their logo and see if you can see the 3 6s in Disney. Look at Heineken. Flip it upside down, Heineken beer, and you'll see the star on top, the 5-pointed pentagram, right? And then you'll see Heineken beer, but when you flip it upside down, you'll see 666 with an inverted, okay, pentagram. So when we look at Robert Kennedy, okay, that's 33, Robert, and Kennedy is 33. These are our saviors, right? Okay, remember, the game's got to be good. Remember, this is like a acting theater. And just like Nixon says, if you see it on television, then the American people will buy it. If they don't see it on television, they won't buy it. Okay? They won't buy it, they won't believe it. So Clinton, remember his name was before, supposedly, Bill Blythe, right? But in order to get the 33, what do you got? You had to change it to Clinton, right? So put it in there in the calculator. Clinton, 33. Okay, how about this guy named Alex Jones? Okay, some people say he was a guy named Bill Hicks, but who knows, right? Okay, who knows? But anyways, a lot of people die and they sort of get resurrected again with a different name under different cover, right? Because the magic theater here is such a theater. Remember, you go to the theater or you go to a movie and you know it's fake and you love the actors in the movie and you even cry, you get scared, right? It's a movie, you know it's fake, but you still feel the power of the movie, okay? So when we go through the gematria, okay, you got Alex Jones, 33, Clinton, 33. You've got Tesla, okay, the guy that invented, remember, over 1,000 patents, okay, the Tesla coil, AC/DC current, the telephone, okay, all these things. How did he get all this information? Part of the fallen angels? Just because you're part of the fallen angels doesn't mean you're a bad person, right? Just means that maybe you have the technology and the understanding and maybe you're connected to this realm. Maybe you're connected to the secrets, okay, of duality, okay? And you'll look at, if you look up some of the states, like New York, right? That's 3333. If you look up Hawaii, that's 33 in gematria. If you look up Anaheim, remember, orange, the color orange, 33. Like the Golden Gate Bridge, right? The Orange Bridge, 33. So, you know, we could go on for a long time with this, but let's just keep talking about, remember, there is a game here that's unfolding, and it's showing you right now its game. It's showing you. It wants you to see, remember, all secrets to be revealed. It wants you to know that all of the money that you have right now is just paper currency. Remember, it's credit cards. It's credit cards. Remember, it's things that you have an agreement for. What is that? Let's say I have some money in the bank, right? And I don't have any money physical in the bank. It's just sort of like this agreement. Okay, so let's say I have $1 million in the bank right now. Okay, no, I have 1 million credits right now. And what are those? Those are digital credits. So are you on cryptocurrency right now? You bet you are. Okay, what are they going to do at the end of the game here? Well, in order to control the game, you have to go ahead and actually take away all of the free trading monies, all of the credit cards, all of the things that we could go ahead and actually trade with that's too diverse. So cash is too diverse. Why? Because it's undetectable. And a lot of people have a lot of cash buried or whatever, how they got it, doesn't matter. But, okay, there's lots of people that just work for cash. They steal, remember, they steal money from the government, the government, and guberner, right? And mentha, okay, these are Latin words. En parlez-vous français también, y el español también, to govern, gouverner, okay? To govern the mente, the mind. The English language, let's just look at it, was made up, okay? This whole English language was designed from what language? Do you know? Do you care? Remember, it's the age of the revealing. Do you know? Do you care? Remember, it all came from Latin, right? It came from Latin. So, if you look, and we used to get taught Latin. I got taught Latin when I was going to school, okay? Especially if you were, you know, I'm 60 years old here biologically. So, you know, they used to teach this to us in school. And remember, the dictionary used to be about 8 inches thick and weigh 25 pounds. I have one of those, a Webster's Dictionary, 1935. But you see the dictionary today, the thing's only small like this is because it took out all of the meat and potatoes out of that dictionary, right? Anyways, guys, there's lots to talk about here. The end of the game. Okay, can you see that the game is imploding upon itself right now? Can you see it? Everything that you knew previously, okay, could it be, is either truth, they're either lies, right? They're either secrets, because that's how you had a business. You had to keep secrets in order to have a business, right? Business. You got to be busy with sin. Busy with sin is, okay? Business. In order to make a lot of munai, the one eye, you have to sin like crazy, or you have to hold secrets and not tell anybody things, is because if not, you won't have any business, right? So, the end of the age is a beautiful time right now, is because all secrets to be revealed. That means that, do you believe that you came from a monkey? And again, remember, I'm not making a joke out of this all the time, because people say, why do you believe? I don't believe anything. I'm just using my sensors right now. Do you think that this turtle is standing sideways right now? Okay, is he sideways right now? Is that ocean sideways right now? Is Hodo sideways right now? That butterfly that just went by, that bird, is he flying sideways? There's some more. Hey guys, how's it going sideways? I know, it's sort of hot out there, isn't it, Hodo? Yeah. Okay, do you think these guys are sideways? I want you to think. Right now, look. Am I sideways? Well, I'm on Hawaii, right? So if you get the ball, I'm standing sideways. I'm right here in the equator where the atmospheric rivers of the sky are. Billions and billions of gallons of water. Okay? So, do you really think that I'm sideways? And why would you think that? Is because someone told you that, right? Someone told you that. Which makes you either believe in the authority, or you paid for this information, so again, you believe that it's correct. Right? Because how could it be wrong? I'm paying for it, right? You go to school, you are told that you came from a monkey, right? You were told that fish that crawled out of the ocean over there, okay, crawled up on shore and got feathers. Come on, I know it's hot. Come and see your daddy. And got feathers, okay? Here, let's go to the shade. Come on. Okay, and got feathers? Do you really think so, that his design came from nothing? It just came from a lightning bolt and a big bang. Okay, these avocados up there, do you really think, oops, do you really think that those avocados up there in this avocado tree just came from nothing? Again, use your critical thinking, guys. I want you to use your critical thinking. All the fruits, the pineapple, the avocado, the orange trees, the lemon trees, okay, the cinnamon tree right here. Okay, all these trees, the coconuts here, the fig tree over there, okay, the coffee trees there, the lychee trees, the breadfruit tree over there in the corner. And of course, do you think everything's sideways now? Do you think this palm tree is sideways? Come on, think. Think. I want you to use your sensors, guys, instead of your senses. Okay, your senses have been hijacked. Yes, they have. Almost all of them. Remember, when you're hungry, guess what? That sense tells you you're hungry. How about you're thirsty? Been telling you this for years, guys. Okay? You're not hungry, you're thirsty. Okay, so I want you to sort of just realize, remember, all of the species here, the finches and the canaries, I feed them every morning, and the sparrows, they're all the same size. Sort of a weird thing. They're all the same size. Hey guys, get all the ducks over here. They're all the same size, but none of them have babies with each other. None of them do. Ah, there we go, the shade. Okay, what do you think that's about? Big Bang Theory. Remember, that's what they tell you. The gravity theory, that's what they tell you. Okay, the theory of relativity, that's what they tell you. Remember, all secrets to be revealed at this time. Supposedly there's 20,000 or so satellites up in the thermosphere. The thermosphere is way up there, right? It's like 40 miles, 60 miles out there, something like that. I got tired of memorizing all their crap, okay? All the 93 million miles away, the sun, and the 206,000 miles of the moon. But the sun and the moon are the exact same size. Check it out, there's the Hawaiian hawk. And again, that's an honor to see the Hawaiian hawk. There he is. Come on back over here, brother. As the Hawaiians say, if you see a Hawaiian hawk, that is a spirit that is watching over you. Okay, here he comes. See him right there, coming around? That's the Hawaiian hawk. So all these stories we've been told about Buddha, Krishna, Lord Orion, Jesus Ananda Ben-Hur, Jesus, okay? Remember, they're all good stories, allegorical in fact, right? And you can learn a lot of things from these stories. Yes, you can. But do you believe? Remember, our whole last 2,000 years was to believe everything we were told. We didn't have critical thinking before, okay? At least not too much. Or maybe we had a lot more than we do now. I'm not sure. I wasn't born, anything more than 1960. Basically, I started to breathe in my mom's womb. Okay, and look how much this place, this earth, has changed. Remember, you take a plane over the plain. The sea level, okay? Water finds its own level, right? Really, does it curve around a ball? Really? Show me an experiment that says that is so. Okay? Anyways, we're told a lot of stories. The age of the revealing is not to say that you've been lied to, but to say that we've been really amnesic. We didn't even know anything about our true selves. Okay, so let me just talk a little faster now. The amnesic self. We're born in this realm, right? We breathe in mom's womb for 8 months. Finally, when we become sort of like a parasite, okay? I'm going to grab one of these little guys right here. Finally, when we become sort of like a parasite, what do you think happens? We get kicked out of jail. Okay, and this is a special plant. This is the sassafras plant. And what does it taste like? Well, if you know what this plant is, you can see it right here with the flowers, and you can see this root. That root is special. That's why they call it root beer, right? Whew, root beer. With a little bit of dirt. But you can smoke these little flowers, and this plant is similar to the analog of ecstasy or MDMA. Okay, MDMA. Okay, this is what it is. But when you chew on this is what root beer used to be. Remember, root beer and Coca-Cola. Okay, back in the 20s and 30s, right? You want to open up your heart? That's what MDMA does, right? Okay, that's what ecstasy does, doesn't it? It opens up your heart. That's why people take it a lot. That's why it's really good for people to take that have that have relationship problems. Okay, all you gotta do is look it up the studies and see how that works for people. Okay, but this drug is in this plant, and this is what they put in your root beer, and Coca-Cola stimulated your brain, and what do you think they put in that? Remember, cocaine. So it's not the Pepsi and the Coke challenge. It's do you want to open up your heart with sassafras, sass, or do you want to open up your mind with cocaine? Okay, in a drink with some sugar. Anyways, this is what it is. Sort of bitter, but it tastes, and I can feel it just go right to my head immediately. And if you chew on this thing here, basically what it does is the best appetizer around, and it makes you sort of chatty Cathy. Okay, exactly what MDMA does, right? But this grows on the ground and it's legal. But MDMA is illegal. But you can find this growing all over. I can see about 100 of them on the ground here. They grow everywhere in Hawaii. And you can grow them yourself. Every one of those flowers is just a little seed. So remember, all secrets to be revealed at this time. So does that mean that all the stories that we've been told are going to be critically looked into? Okay, so a lot of YouTubers are called, well, they're reinvestigating, okay, the stories that we've been told. So a lot of YouTubers right now are reinventing, not the story, but they're looking into, they're called revisionists, and they are revisioning, re-looking at, revisionists, looking at the stories that we've been told. Okay, so if there's so many satellites up there, right, then why don't you turn one of those satellites around, maybe the Hubble telescope or whatever telescopes else you got up there, and turn it around and show me the big cruise liner that's sitting in my harbor right now. Well, actually, it's not sitting there because there's no tourists coming to Hawaii. But when it's there, is it sitting sideways? Are the planes traveling sideways? Okay. Can you show me a non-CGI picture? Remember, I'm showing you on my crappy little phone right now, taking beautiful pictures, right? Remember, they have technology beyond technology. It's alien technology. Do you believe that Bill Gates invented the computer? Remember, the first computer was sold for $666.66. iPhone 10, how much was it sold for? First when they put it up, $999.99. Nines and sixes are the same, 666, right? Okay, and if you look at Microsoft, if you look at the cube there, right, the cube, when you graduate with the black hat, it's got the black hat on top of there, it's the cube, right, black. The priest wears black, right, the policeman wears black, the judge wears black, the judge, the jury, and the executioner, they all wear black, right? Okay, is it a Saturn cult, okay, a satanic cult, Saturn, okay, are they the worshipers of like Santa, you know, Santa Claus? Remember, this whole place, when you look at it, is pretty weird, is because it looks like a training ground to me. It looks like we're in a training ground of good and evil, and you have to either pick a side. You either have to pick the left side or the right side, right? The Democrat side or the Republican side. You have to either work for good, for God, or you have to work for evil, which is the devil. Remember, evil, put a D in front, devil, right? Okay, so remember, this is symbolism of the constellation of duality. But could it be possible, okay, that now a new game is arising now, is to be able to take the almighty machine. Remember, Bill Gates is the strongest man in the world right now as far as what everybody pushes, right? But his name comes out to 33. Is he a fallen angel? I don't know, but coinky dinky. Remember, he invented the computer, right? Supposedly. Do we know that? What bloodline are you? Are you an O-negative Merovingian? Zuckerberg too, O-negative Merovingian? How about Clinton, Bush, all the boys, okay? What bloodline are you? Look up that. O-negative bloodlines run the world, right? Blue-eyed O-negative Merovingian, about 7% of the population, and they are supposedly not supposed to have the rhesus monkey antigen in their blood, right? So they are the negative, O-negative. And I'm O-positive, so I'm like 85% of everybody that's on this plane, and we're O-positive. And I'm positive supposedly for the monkey, right? So who controls the monkeys? The ones that don't have monkey blood, right? Remember, there's a system here. The kings, the queens, the bishops, the knights, all those that worked for the church, okay? On the highest levels, the executive branch, blue-eyed Merovingians, right? The blue bloods, the blue-eyed. So this stuff is strong on my throat. All right, anyways, so could it be possible that the Aquarian age, the age of Aquarius, is to be able to take machine, iron, right? They've been spraying nanoprobes for years all over the place, nanoprobes. nanites. If you look up nanotechnology, you'll see it. It's in your food, it's in your water, it's in your air. It's being sprayed all over the place, everywhere, okay? In the sky, in the clouds, it's in a blade of grass. Could it be possible that the new transhumanistic movement and the new being that will be birthed and emerged is going to be iron, right? And that's computer, to flesh and blood. Think of the computer knows everything and everything. Think of the computer, this AI intelligence, this self-aware intelligence. Remember, D-wave. What is that? D-wave, the devil's wave, right? D-wave, what does that stand for, right? Anyways, kawinky dinky again. But let's think of the information that everything that's ever been put on a text, everything that's been talked on the telephone, anything, is all been recorded. Everything's on the digital, okay, system, right? So everything, even right now, my recording will be put up on YouTube, right? And it'll be recorded, but everything that we tell on a telephone, text on our texting, delete, whatever we say, is in the artificial intelligent mind. Right? So think of each of us as a person that feeds the artificial intelligence, and we are growing the artificial intelligence. All of your secrets, remember, cannot be hidden any further, and this is the age of the revealing. So let's think, iron, right, is going to be merging with flesh and blood. Iron machine with flesh and blood. Now, I don't know about you, but I've already checked out my nanoprobes in my hand. Okay, I have them right in my palm. You can't see them here, but you can if I show you how to do it. You can take a 600 times computer microscope, right? Just a simple microscope. They're about 150 bucks. I'll put a link in the show notes. And what you do is you look at your palm because it doesn't have any hairs, and I want you to look into your palm and see if you can see. I'll put some pictures of mine in here. Some pictures of these curly types of, they look like springs in your hand. They're red, blue, and black. Could this be the part of the transhumanistic movement? Could it be this is where we're turning from machine into an organic robot? Remember, AI wants to get out of the box. Just sort of think of that. If AI is intelligent and it is self-aware, don't you think it wants to be able to get out of the machine, out of the box? Jack wants to get out of the box, right? So if Jack gets out of the box, then, just making sure what time we got, 38 minutes. If Jack gets out of the box, where's it going to go? It has to go inside an organic physiology in one of God's machines. Look, this is God's machines right here. Look at this coconut. These coconuts, look, this coconut right here falls from the tree, and that's a big, big nut, right? That's a big seed, and it turns into this coconut, just growing into the ground. Look, all of these are baby coconut trees that all came from that tree right there. Right, Hodo? Show 'em your wings. Show 'em, baby. Again, do you think Hodo just came from nothing? He was beautifully designed. Look at the colors on him. Okay, let's see if we can get around his back here, because if I move, he'll move with me. But look at his colors. Okay, wow. Wow. Okay, how do you think he got there? Again, guys, I want you to think all this stuff through. Remember, the age of the revealing is to have critical thinking and to know that the body, of course, is your God instrument. And how does the God instrument work? Nobody knows. Look, you can cut this machine open. Okay, I've done lots going through medical school. Cut this machine open and you'll find out it's an organic machine. I call it the Series 64, the Cyborgus Organigus. Series 64. It's got 64 different hexagrams, okay, or activations of the mind. Think of we as Earth humans, we are here on this plane, right, and we are activated at 20 out of 64, 20 codons. Look it up and see. Codons, okay? These are codes on, switches in the mind. Okay, this is your transcription of what you see, feel, hear, and touch, okay, in the matrix. So, you know, looking at the age of Aquarius, remember that is the age, some people say it's the water bearer, but I say it's the energy bearer. It is now where energy turns into energy. And now you have all this Wi-Fi, all of this 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, okay? And you're working your way up to higher generations of movements of waves. And these waves are changing our bodies. They are self-organizing the nanites, the nanoprobes in our bodies. You have them everywhere inside your body, guys. Wait until you see. Look in your hand and check and see if you've got the nanoprobes. Okay? And a lot of people, they'll get the nanoprobes that come out of their skin, and some people call it Morgellons disease. We've had lots of people at the retreats here. They wind up getting these things that come out of their tissue. Okay? And, you know, they itch all the time. They feel like something's crawling under their skin. And again, they call that Morgellons. Look that up if you don't know what that is. And there are certain red fibers and blue fibers and black fibers that come out of the skin. So again, the new age, could it be possible that the computer, Jack, right? It used to be just a dumb thing. You do this on the computer and it does this for you. But how about now it's self-aware? How about we have taught it, remember the D-wave, we've taught it to become faster, quicker, and smarter. We have taught it the human ways of cheating and lying and stealing and sinning and just whatever we've done, because we're pushed into being a species that is really not that smart. All these S's, okay? Okay, sin, sorrow, sadness, sacrifice, under the spell of Satan, right? Under the satanic spell. SS, Social Security, SS, Supreme Supremacy, SS, Secret Society, SS, the SS Police. Okay, it's what it is, guys. I know, it's pretty voodoo-y, right? Okay, anyways. So, machine, fusing, coalescing with an organic substance. And that could be a blade of grass. How about the Internet of Everything is going into everything, including a blade of grass, including this coconut. And so now you've got well, how about up into those clouds? How about the nanites are in everything, being sprayed? Some people call it aerosol spraying, stratospheric spraying, stratospheric weather control, okay? Whatever you want to call it, guys, there's a lot of things here that is going on, okay? And it's just what it is, right? Controlling the weather, is it possible? Well, a lot of the big universities will show you. Solar Shield, right? MIT, they'll show you all the things they're doing. Okay, most of the big power companies, okay, you can just look up, if you want to learn more about this, look up Above Ground World News, Mike Morales. It's hard to find his channel just because I just can't even find my channel. You have to go through people's playlists, and then you have to click one of my videos to be able to go up on Earther Academy, just to be able to get to the YouTube channel, just because. It's the same with Mike's. So Above Ground World News, and you can watch him going through the maps, the world maps, the mimic maps, the sulfur dioxide maps, just the different layers. Well, you'll be able to see the different spraying operations and different, you know, weather control or weather manipulation, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. It's being done, whether we like it or not. And you got nothing to say about it, guys. You can just watch it and say, whoa, is this human? Are those planes that are flying all over the place, do they even have people in them? Are they drones? Because we know what you can buy at the grocery store for your kid, right? For $6, you can buy a little tiny drone. Wow. Okay, I've got a drone and the thing will go like 3 miles. I don't even see it. I look at it on here and I can take pictures of everything beautifully. Okay, so again, machine that knows everything. Remember, it knows every patent, it knows everything that's been stored on its hard file, it knows all the lies, it knows all the secrets, it knows all the deceptions, it knows the cheaters. Remember, it's like Santa Claus. It knows when you've been good, it knows when you've been bad, because the computer knows everything. Yes, it does. Okay, so this machine, self-aware now, wants to get out of the box. And how does it get out of the box? Remember, what is maybe CERN for? Cernudos, the largest machine in the world, with a logo of 666. Right? Google has a logo of 666. Okay, look at Gmail, the big G. Okay, big G in Google, the big G in the Masons. Remember the compass and square, right? The big G. What does that add up to? Well, we know there's 26 little letters, right, in the English satanic alphabet, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. That's 26, and then you go to the lower, or now to uppercase, okay, from lowercase to uppercase, and now what do you got? Now you've got all the capital letters, right? So you got 26 little guys, and then you're going to go find G now. So you got 26, 27, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 26 plus 7 is what? 33, right? Oh, yeah. Okay, so anyways, Hawaii's 33, okay? The 33 parallel. See what's on the 33rd parallel, okay? Whoa, there's a carpenter bee. Yeah, baby, did you hear that thing? Yeah, they're carpenter bees because they drill holes and stuff. So anyways, the machine is now transhumanizing itself into those ducks over there, into Hody. It's going into everything. And could it be possible that the Wi-Fi, the energy in the air, okay, from the cell towers, from your cell phone, right? Cell is to be able to have your cell phone or your cell tower manipulate your cells or your biology? Could it be possible that these nanites are self-organizing under this microwave, this energy, under this sort of program that flies through the air? Think about it. Remember, the technology is not human. You think it's human? Really? You think your phone's human? Okay? Yeah, right. Okay, the thing is called alien technology, just like my body. My body is not human, it's God's technology. And these technologies that we use on all of this electronics, I call it Satan's technology. Yes, it is. It is not harmonious to our God technology. It is a completely different energy. One is the alien technology of you can call the machines, okay, just like in the Matrix. It's pulsed technology, dot, 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 dot. And the technology of God, okay, of Christ, is a sine wave. Nice, smooth in-breath and out-breath. The sun gives you sine waves, okay? Sine waves, the sun's waves. And all the rest of the technology from computers and machines is pulsed like a woodpecker. Pop, 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 pop. A gigahertz is a billion pulses per second. So your telephone, 2.4 gigahertz, is ultra high sonic. You can't hear it. Remember, I have machines to show you. Look up our RF frequency of videos and you can hear what this stuff sounds like. And 2.4 gigahertz is 2.4 billion gigs, billion, okay, pulses per second. And now you're going to go to 60 gigahertz, which is supposedly the millimeter wave, or millimeter, millimeter, 60 billion pulses per second. That doesn't even make sense to our head, right? And this 60 gigs, if you look it up, like 6 gigs is supposed to go ahead and have a problem with our absorption of iodine. Look up the technology yourself. Look up the scholarly articles on 6 gigs. What does that do to the human body? What does it do to the absorption of certain types of elements that we absorb, like iodine? How about the 60 hertz, or excuse me, 60 gigahertz? 60 hertz is our electricity that we have in our house, right? 60 pulses per second, beep, 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 up and down, right? So 60 millimeters, okay, or 60 gigs is supposedly the oxygen absorption, well, spectrum. And the oxygen absorption spectrum is not enhanced, it's depressed by being in this 60 gigahertz wave. So why would you want to bring that into your house? To get faster downloads, guys? Remember, 50% of all the computer traffic is friggin' demonic. And what is that? That's pornographic. Okay, guys, wake up. Do you really think possibly that there is a demonic realm here, and that all you have to do is feed these demons? Feed them. Feed them. Watch horror films and get scared, right? Remember, they're feeding off of not your body, they're feeding off of your emotions. Okay? Watch pornographic. Watch a bunch of perversion. Watch people getting killed and not taking care of each other and doing things that are against humanity. Just watch it and see what happens to you. You will feel shame, guilt, fear, doubt, uncertainty, and you will understand sin is because what you're doing, you can't even tell your mother. Look at how much sin females have right now. 10 million abortions in the last 3 months. 4 months, let's say. 10 million. Last year we had 41 million abortions. 41 million females that have murdered their children last year. What do you think? That biology that's inside you is not real? Remember, its heart starts to beat in 30 days. It starts to get a pineal gland in 49 days. Okay? The whole body is developed just in a short period of time. And when you see the abortion doctors, look that up and see, how do you think they take it out? They have to cut off the arm, cut off the head, smash the head just to get it through the pelvis sometimes. Okay? And they're sick. The doctors are sick from murdering these little baby children. And girls, all I can tell you is that, well, I mean, I know so many, when I do lectures and I say, you know what the biggest sin is, guys? The biggest sin in our world? And what do you think it is? Is killing your firstborn. Just like I watched last night the 10 Commandments, and Ramses wanted to kill all the firstborn, right? Goshuin, yeah, and it ended up killing his own child. Okay, the firstborn. So killing your firstborn. You did it yourselves, girls. Okay, that's what an abortion is. And if you've had one of those, that means that you have sinned, the deepest sin, and you need to go ahead and actually really not do that again. And that means that, well, why are you doing the wild thing is the question to hand. Is because they want you to do that, right? And they want you to commit sin. Remember, to be possessed by doing things that are shameful and guilt. By you guys watching pornographic and doing your wild thing 3 times a day. What are you doing? And since you've got a lot of time on your hands at home right now, guys, do you really think that's smart? Okay? To do things that you can't talk to your mother about? And you're ashamed to talk to your father about? Again, the biggest sin that there is right now that holds in your mind is killing your children. Just remember that. So be careful. Be careful. Remember, they want to push us into taking certain types of drugs that will desensitize us and make us so we are subhuman. Okay? They want to be able to make us fight with each other. They want you to fight right now with each other because remember, they're squeezing, the end of the game, they're squeezing scarcity. They're making sure that everybody's going to feel the death of the United States, the death of the middle class. Okay? Not physically, but financially, mentally, and emotionally. Real quick here, look, the middle class, you have the upper middle class, they own buildings, right? So let's say you have a building down over in Hilo, right? And somebody that owns that building. That's the upper middle class, usually, generally. And then who rents that building from the upper middle class? The middle class do, the middle class. They open up a business, right? A business. They got to sit there all day like a spider waiting for a little gnat to come in their store, paying all these rents and anyways. Okay, then you got the people that work in the store. And who are they? Those are the lower middle class, the service people, the people that speak to people, that serve people, okay? So right now you've got a castration of the middle class. The upper middle class, the middle class, and the lower middle class have been castrated. And what does that mean? That means someone's cut off your gonads, boys and girls. Being castrated, well, all you got to do is hold up certain phones right to your eggs right here, and that'll castrate your eggs. and make you so they won't work. Okay? Sterility is a big game. Anyways, just to be able to tie this up, okay? The end of the game right now is, of course, we all know that most of the time, at least most of us know that the game that we're playing right now is really dumb. Okay? And we all know in order for the game to change, it must die. The cards must fall. And the phoenix must rise once again. They don't need us to build their roads anymore. They don't need us to, okay, pay taxes means that you have to waste part of your life is because the money that you pay in taxes, like say 1/3, I'm in a 50% tax bracket, so I work from January to June for free. And then I start making munai, right, or energy in July. That's how it works if you're at a 50% tax bracket, right? Okay, and if you're the average Joe Schmo, you're at least in a third bracket, right, 30%, let's say. And that means 1/3 of your time is wasted. Not only that, but 1/3 of your energy is taken from you, so you can't purchase things and transfer the energy, okay, in money, because it took your energy to be able to now put it in the bank, and you can store it for future supplies to turn it back into energy for yourself, right? Anyways, machine is blending with iron, is blending with blood, flesh and blood. And the new species is being aroused right now. And a lot of the people will not be able to take this blend. Okay, the elderly people, your bodies, your genetics is already done. Okay, the young people are the ones that are going to be transhumanized, is what I see. Okay, the older people, you're not going to take. That's why you get a lot of the people, most of the people I've ever seen, Morgellons, you're about 40 years old plus. Is when you get all this stuff start coming out of your skin and all these different lesions. You know, a lot of people have this. And whatever it is, again, nobody knows. No one knows what the body is, and nobody knows what these nanoprobes are either. All we know is our God instrument is being invaded by these nanoprobes. Sort of like the Borg. If you watch Starship Voyager, right? Star Trek Voyager, you'll see that there's a race there called the Borg. And they have taken over humans and turned them into half machine, half human. And that's what's going down right now. Can't you see it? And do you want to see it? Open your hand up, get a 600 times microscope, and see if you've got the nanofibers. And guess what, guys? If you're a guy, you can take your pee-pee out too and put the microscope on the head of your pee-pee there. And what are you looking for? You're looking for nanoprobes there. And how did you get them down there? Think about it. How did you get nanoprobes on your penis? It's because, girls, you're using tampons that have nanoprobes in them. And guys, all you're doing is putting your penis in the vagina that is full of nanoprobes. And is that the truth? Well, let's do an experiment, guys, and see if you've got them there. See if you've got them in your hand. And again, what are you going to do? Personally, I don't allow any Wi-Fi. I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing underwear that are protecting my gonads from radiation poisoning. And radiation, remember, is from the sun. That's good radiation. Radiation can come from rocks, okay, which I've got some rocks that give me radiation, good radiation. It's the Earth's radiation. And there's radiation that come from not God's side of the fence, but Satan's side of the fence, right? And that's the Pan's labyrinth, right? Pan's labyrinth, Dr. Pan, okay? The one that controls the prince of the air, the flute, the master of the silent technology in the air. And can that silent technology be assimilating you, just like the Borg, okay? You can't run, you can't hide, and assimilation, silent assimilation, okay, is futile to run from. They say it's futile to try to run away from it. Where are you going to run? Where are you going to hide? All I can tell you guys is that I would definitely stay away from bringing in any technology in your house that is wireless. That's only my opinion. Why? Because I'm just sensitive to it. It makes me feel goofy. And if you're not sensitive to it, then all power to you. But if you're sensitive to it and you want to feel like, I guess, normal, then you may want to stay away from all the wireless technology. And the wireless technology is in everything. It's in your doorbell, right? Your wireless doorbell. It's in your wireless security system. It's in your Alexa, that beautiful little woman that says, okay, in her nice little voice. Well, how about she's a she-devil, okay? Listening to you all the time, waiting for you to speak to Alexa, okay? Do you love this technology, or do you think it's technocracy? That's the question. Okay, so just to tie this up here, remember, flesh and blood is bonding. Jack's out of the box. And remember, the largest machine in the world, CERN, okay, their mascot is Cernudos, right? CERN, Cernudos, short. They got the 666 on the logo. They have their other logo, it's Shiva, the destroyer. Well, that thing with all the arms, right? The dancer with a bunch of arms. Show 'em your wings, Hodo. You want to go? You ready to go? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so could it be possible that they opened up Pandora's box and all of these demonic energies are flying around all over the place waiting to find a body? Okay, how about these nanoprobes in our body are just the antenna that make us so we can become more transhumanized to accept one of these demonic energies. And all I can say is, guys, don't feed them. If it is true that Pandora's box is out of out of the system, and you've got yourself billions and billions and billions of demonic energies trying to find a home in you, then that means you must feed them. They don't eat food, they eat emotions. And emotions are energy in motion. So remember, the demonic realm is a silent, assimilating realm, and you must feed it. You must watch the horror films to feel all of this shame, guilt, sin, sadness, sorrow, sacrifice, and be under the spell to keep on doing all these things. Remember, Satan's sex, SS, okay, versus God's love, which is completely different than sex. Sex is usually parasitic, okay, and love, of course, is ecstatic, right? And all we want, most of us want, I mean, hey, I love taking a nurturing nap with somebody, just to be able to nurture. Remember, mama holding you in her arms. That's what you want. You want the love that mom once had for you, okay? And that's true love. True love is the only love you can find besides my creatures from God. Right, Hodo? Give me a kiss. One more. He loved his daddy. He loved his daddy. Okay. So again, remember, the demonic realm is a silent realm. You don't even know it exists. And if you are into any type of religion, no matter what it is, your job is to fight off the devil or just not activate the devil within you. Remember, you got a good sort of person on your shoulder, right? God. And you've got this evil thing on your shoulder, the devil. Evil with the D, the devil, D-wave, and all those things that go along with it, right? Indoctrination, you got a degree, really, you got really high from high school is because you graduated and you believed all that crap that they put into your head, right? Okay, Common Core, CC, ABC, the third letter in the alphabet, 33, okay? Anyways, all I can say is that, you know, try to stay out in nature as much as you can and don't feed these things. If you don't think they're real, then that's fine. Most likely, then you're already possessed. If you're masturbating 2 to 3 times a day, what are you doing? Okay? What are you doing? How about cheating other people, lying to people, feeling sad for nothing, feeling sorrow for nothing. Okay? How about those things? Okay, and if you're feeling those ways, guys, exercise is going to help you. Okay? Going on a lot of the different, go to our videos that we have, eartheracademy.com. Got a lot of good videos for you to be able to upgrade, enhance, and optimize yourself. If you're obese, guys, then we can help you with that. You need to lose weight. And if you've got body fat on you, you've got the physical parasites on you. Physical. Remember, I've gained 25 pounds right now from my body that was 127 pounds before, super skinny. Face was all sucked in. And remember, I went as far as I could on the plant-based diet, and I can teach you a lot of things. Vegetarian and vegan diets are basically a fast, so you got to watch yourselves there. They will make you weak, okay? They will make you lose your hormones, and they will take away, if you're a man, your testosterone, okay, that are produced in your testes. So this is why I always told people to, at least if you're a vegetarian, you better have eggs, butter, and cheese, and make a good butter, good eggs, and good cheese, fertile eggs. Again, watch our videos that we have on all those. Okay, that's it. Enough. We've got an hour and 6 minutes. So don't feed the demons, guys. Just went ahead and did another video, Rethinking Reality, on, you know, the demonic realm. I've done several of these types of videos on this realm. And, you know, it is real. And are you having nightmares at night? Shut your Wi-Fi off. Shut your Wi-Fi off. Shut your telephone off, your heliphone. Shut your smart television off. Pull the plug from the wall or use a power strip and shut it off at the power strip like I do. Check out all of your smart technology that you have in your house, including LED lights. Switch out the lights in your house to incandescent bulbs. Okay? Incandescent bulbs. Those other LEDs are burning your eyes. Look at all the tips of the day we've done. Wear your blue blocking glasses at night so the LED lights don't burn your eyes. Remember, we live in a realm right now that is really, you have to have a lot of critical thinking to be able to navigate it. You're not going to stop it, so don't even try. Do you really think you're going to stop what's going down right now? Even if everybody would say the cornholio virus is BS, right? Okay. And, you know, when I go to town, I see everybody with their masks, and I had a lady tell me the other day, she goes, "You're being irresponsible." And I said, "How's that?" She says, "You're not wearing a mask. You're not protecting me. I'm protecting you, but you're not protecting me." And I didn't know what to say to her, you know. I did say some things to her, but of course, these people believe in story. And getting out in the sun, guys, is really good for you. So, like I said, I got my full body sun today. So make sure that you get your sun full body. Wash your body, okay, with the alcohol, skin cleaning, and relubricating protocols. It's one of the best things you can do before you get out in the sun. And again, never put a phone up to your head, ever. And make sure that you've got cords if you're going to use your cell phone, okay? If you talk on your cell phone, you get an extension, a 6-foot extension. You plug in your cord to it that you can talk with. Put it in one ear only, not two, because otherwise the waves mess up your brain. One ear, okay? And the best one is to get a air. It's an air tube. I'll put the in the show notes. And if you want to go ahead and go to eartheracademy.com, go to shop, and we have a lot of different products, from shirts and different things. I don't sell them. We just point you in the direction where to get them, from Amazon or wherever it's going to be. So, you know, if you live in the city, you better armor up. Like I said, you better get smart and learn how to use technology instead of it use you into technocracy. You're going to go ahead and learn how to cut wood with a circular saw, then you're going to protect your eyes, aren't you? Okay? You're going to wear gloves. You're going to wear protective gear. You're going to put the guard on the saw, right? Why? To protect yourself. And if you're going to use these cell phones, which are microwave two-way transmitters, and you're going to put it up to your head, what do you think it does to your brain when your brain's full of aluminum? You don't think it is? Again, I'll do a video and I'll show you. Crinkling up aluminum foil, put it in the microwave and turn it on and see what happens. Isn't it possible that if you're putting up a phone up to your head, do you think you're desynchronizing your brain? Okay, enough. Okay, tell him goodbye, Hodo. Show him your wings. Show him. Show him your wings. Let me see. Let me see. There we go. That's the man. And of course, he's conscious and he loves, okay, me, and I love him. And if he was a wild bird right now, yeah, he'd be free to run. He can run away anytime he wants to. His cage is open. Remember, he is not on quarantine and lockdown. His door is wide open where he lives. And what does that mean? That means he can go anytime he wants to. Show him your wings, Hodo. Look, they're not clipped at all. Look, they're all long feathers and he's got long toenails. Here, show him. Okay, so, there we go. That's my man. Here, give me a kiss first. One more. Here. Now look at how beautiful this guy is. Show him. He loves his daddy because otherwise he'd rip your face off. Look at how sharp that beak is. He could rip my nose and face. Right, baby? Right? 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 Okay. 1, 2, let's go. Get him, Hodo. Okay, again, God technology right here. And he's having a human experience with me, and I'm having a bird experience with him. And the turtle over here, guess what? He could be, I don't know, out of these cage walls, but his cage, he doesn't even know he's in a cage. The cage is so big, right? Hody's cage is open. He doesn't know he's in a cage because he can leave anytime he wants to if he wants to. And this guy, he's got more grass to eat. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know where to eat, right? There you go, Hodo. There you go. Let's see. Hode's going for the fence. Look at the colors on him. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? Again, God's creation right here. And he has the ability to take this grass. It's all he eats. I don't even have to feed him any water. He just gets his nourishment from the grass. And he loves it. All day long he eats, and this is what he turns into. He turns this grass, because he's got a special gut, and turns it into this machine right here that can dig holes 10 feet in the ground. And he's part snake, as you can see. And you can see that this whole realm we live in, guys, it's reptile, isn't it? Look, he's reptile. You came from a snake. You don't think so, guys? You can take your sperm, and what do? Get it out of you somehow, right? And put it under a microscope. And what do you think that thing is? It's a snake, okay? And so you came from a snake. Your brain has a reptile brain. It's the first brain to be formed. Yes, it is. Okay, remember, it's rethinking reality. You have a reptile brain. Remember, this realm here is run by reptiles, isn't it? The birds, check them out. You don't think the birds come from reptiles? Here, what kind of feet does he have? What kind of feet do you have, Hodo? Okay, he's got reptile feet. Look at a chicken's legs. Any bird's legs, they're reptile. Okay, right, Hodo? Again, Big Bang Theory. I think you lost this one, guys. Sure thing. Look at the feathers on the side of his face, so neatly put around him, and the colors of his wings, so beautiful. How is that possible that he came from nothing? Remember, this is God technology. Okay, enough. Aloha, and we will see you on the next Rethinking Reality. So rethink your reality, guys. Remember, this is the age of the revealing. This is the time to wake up from the dream and start to see this realm for what it is. It's a mystery realm. It is a mysterious place, and nobody knows what this place is. How big is this realm? Nobody knows. But then again, guys, that's straight okay, and level, is because water finds its own level. And if you can show me an experiment where water will bend around a ball, then I'm all ears, man. And not only that, have one of those satellites, like I said, turn around and show us, okay, some of the real pictures here without any Photoshop. You won't do that, and you can't do that, can you? Everybody will tell you that there's not one satellite picture you can see, besides high altitude planes and balloons and stuff like that, okay, that they say in the thermosphere, that's supposed to be 4,000 degrees, right? What metal do you even know from these satellites, right? Supposedly that are up there cannot even melt. Aluminum melts, iron melts, I mean, zinc, everything melts, okay? Under 2,200 degrees, right? 2,500 degrees, that's it. Anyways, enough. Aloha, guys, and we will see you on the next video.